Boy, welcome back.
Hi.
Jim, I wish you would identify the three young men who were singing with you since they were on camera.
I sure will. Paul Govan and Steve Hembry and Ray Cobb. These are from my band, the Jim Glaser Band.
Oh, okay. And there they are. How have you been?
I've been fine. You got a whole new look here.
Oh, so you haven't been here in a while, have you?
It's hard to sit on this couch. And I keep making funny noises
What's
through the microphone there.
What's the problem?
Well, it was just a little softer than I expected.
Oh, the last one, the old couch had a little more support, I think.
Yeah, you wanted to sit up front on that couch. But this is nice, really.
Well, perhaps you'll get used to it. What have you been doing?
Working the road. Been a very busy year. Fixing to wind down now for the wintertime. You know, road work always tapers off around Christmas. Decided this year if we're going to have a Tennessee Christmas. I'm working in Nebraska the last part of January, so I'll get to spend some time for 4 days up there. So I'll get to spend some time with the Nebraska people, so we won't be going back for Christmas.
You know, you have this beautiful voice with lots of range. It's perfect for Christmas songs. Have you ever recorded an album of Christmas songs?
I did. My brothers and I did a long time ago an album of Christmas songs. It was one of those things that you do on a budget and you record real fast. I'd like to do an album. You mean like
you record 12 songs in one day?
That's the idea, yeah. So you don't get to spend the time on it you'd like to.
Is that album still available?
I don't think so. It was on the old Star Day label, and it was back in the 60s. I'd like to do an album of Christmas songs and really pick the ones that are, you know, that are part of my heritage and that I grew up with and take the time to record them right. I think the business is going to be ready for that again pretty soon, too.
You know, it seems to me, speaking of the Glaser brothers, that you guys worked with Johnny Cash before the Statler brothers did.
Yeah, we did.
Were you dividing your time between Johnny Cash and Marty Robbins in those days?
Well, I'll tell you the truth about that. You know, Marty brought us to Nashville in 1958, January 1958, and we traveled with Marty for like 2.5 years, and we were getting such a reputation as a vocal backing group that we found it difficult to have hits on our own. So we decided to break away from the vocal backing thing and make it on our own. And so we left Marty Robbins' show, and we starved for about 8 months because we couldn't get any work. And Johnny Cash called and offered us a job going on the road with him. So we took it in lieu of starving. We went on the road with him.
I can see why. How long did you work with John?
About 6 months. Had some wonderful venues with him, Carnegie Hall and Steel Pier in Atlantic City. Quite interesting era in his career,
So then did you go back to starving after the 6 months?
We went back after the 6 months with Johnny. We went back and starved for a while, and actually went back with Marty for about 3 or 4 months.
Finally, I assume at some point the Glazers got it together and got off the ground.
We finally started, our own record started charting, and we were able to finally pursue the career totally as an act, but it was tough there for quite a while.